Welcome to your tech training. We've worked hard to ensure that our web-based tech is teacher and kid-friendly. In this first video, we will go through your DIBS dashboard. We'll explain how to sign in and all the functions your dashboard provides. We highly recommend you follow along on your computer throughout the duration of the video. First, identify the two devices you'll be using for DIBS. Remember, these only need to be utilized for DIBS during the morning check-in and check-out. After that, they can be used for anything else you need in your classroom. If you're using iPads, you'll need to use Safari as your DIBS browser. If you're using a laptop or desktop computer, you will need to use Google Chrome as your DIBS browser. If you don't have the Google Chrome browser for your computer, stop here and either contact your school's tech specialist or the DIBS team. Once you have Chrome, we can begin. To get started with DIBS, go to dibsforkids.org and click Sign In the top right corner. At this point, it is important that you have your DIBS login information. This will be your school email and the password you were sent from DIBS via email. If you did not receive an email with your password, or if you ever want to change your password, simply click on the Forgot Your Password link on this page. We have also partnered with your school's tech department to push DIBS bookmarks onto all of your devices. If they are not already on your laptop, desktop, or iPad, they will be soon. So keep an eye out for the DIBS bookmarks that will immediately take you to your classroom dashboard. Whenever you sign in, you will immediately be brought to your teacher dashboard, which is your DIBS command center. At the top left, you will see the total number of books your class has brought home so far. This number will update in real time as your students check out books. To the right of this, you will see an orange button labeled Notifications. This is where you will be updated about your classroom reading milestones, your school-wide reading milestones, and reminders to update your roster. But worry not, these notifications are few and far between and will not congest your dashboard. You will also receive an automated email with a summary of your DIBS notifications once a week. Besides the notification button is another orange button labeled Resources. This button leads to the teacher resource page where you can find DIBS tips, student activities, and the reading recorder. You'll definitely need more of these throughout the school year. Below these buttons, you will see your classroom roster. The roster displays students' names, their participation percentage, or how many times they've checked out a book out of how many times they've had the opportunity to check out, whether the student has checked in or checked out that day, the book they currently have checked out, and the date of their last checkout. Beside each student's information is a drop-down button labeled Actions. This button gives you several options. First, edit a student's name. Second, mark a student absent. This is an optional feature that some teachers like to use to keep their participation percentages accurate. Third, mark a student's book as lost. Marking a book as lost will update the student's status in our software and allow them to start checking out books again. And finally, force check in a student. Think of this as your reset button for students. If you ever encounter a situation where your student's avatar is gray, which prohibits them from being able to check out, but you still want them to be able to check out a book that day, simply hit Force Check-In and they will be able to do so. In the right-hand corner, just above your DIBS roster, you will see a green drop-down button labeled Reports. Through the options in this drop-down menu, you will be led to different pages of data, from lost books to breakdowns of classroom participation. While all of these reports are helpful, and we encourage you to explore them, we would like to highlight the single most useful and important report, the Parent Report. This is an excellent tool to engage parents and easily communicate their individual child's progress within the program. The printable report will show how many badges each student has collected, how many books they've taken home, their current badge, and the number of books that the entire school has taken home. This report is especially useful during parent meetings and during parent-teacher conferences. Prior to conferences or any parent meeting, you'll be able to choose to view the entire class's report and print your reports directly from the browser by going to File and Print. The reports will be 2 per page to help limit your printing costs. Just cut each report page down the middle and you'll be ready to distribute them at conferences. You can also display each individual student's report. This is useful if you only want to print out one report, or if you want to display your student reports directly from your computer in your conferences. To do this, select the student's name you're meeting with, and turn your screen while you meet with the parents. We believe this report is powerful because it is easy for teachers, but gives you very meaningful data to discuss at your next parent meeting. Finally, to finish your teacher dashboard overview, we'd like to show you a button that you will likely use often, but that's hidden at the bottom of your roster so students can't easily find it. Scroll to the bottom of your roster, and you will find a large green button labeled Manage Classroom. This is an incredibly useful button, and one you might find yourself using more often than the others. Clicking on this button will take you to a different view of your roster, in which only the student name and the Update buttons remain. The Update button will allow you to edit the student's name or disenroll the student if they leave your class. Disenrolling a student when they leave is important in order to maintain accurate classroom participation data. At the bottom of your roster, you'll see spaces that allow you to add a new student. All you need is to input the student's first name, last name, click Save, and voila! The student will be added to our database with their own unique avatar and will be ready to start checking out books immediately. Congratulations! You've come to the end of the first tech video. We hope you are now feeling confident about your ability to navigate your DIBS teacher dashboard.